In a quaint village in Kenya, there lived a young man named Odongo. Born into a humble middle-class Christian family, Odongo's life was a tapestry woven with faith, love, and resilience. From a young age, Odongo's parents nurtured him with the values of discipline and faith. He was a well-behaved boy with a heart full of kindness, always ready to lend a hand to those around him. His days were filled with playing with friends, helping his parents in their small garden, and attending school, where he excelled academically. His mother would often remind him, "Odongo, remember to always put God first in everything you do. He will guide your steps." To which Odongo would always respond,
"Yes, Mama. I will always remember."
Odongo excelled in his studies and was deeply involved in his church community. His faith was his guiding light, and he dreamed of attending university to make a better life for himself and his family. But life had other plans. Odongo's father lost his job, and his mother's small business couldn't cover the cost of his university education. With younger siblings to care for, Odongo had to put his dreams on hold.
"I'm sorry, son. The drought has made things unbearable." "It's okay, Papa. I will find a way."
Determined to make a way for himself, Odongo moved to the city. He was welcomed by a friend's family and took on odd jobs to survive. Despite the harsh conditions, he never lost his compassion, helping those in need whenever he could. Despite the challenges, Odongo never lost faith. He found solace in a local church where he was warmly welcomed. His passion for serving the Lord caught the eye of Pastor Ken. Impressed by Odongo's dedication, Pastor Ken appointed him as a youth pastor. Odongo's role as youth pastor was transformative. He organized youth outreach programs, helping troubled teens and spreading positivity. His efforts were widely recognized, and his dedication earned him the respect and admiration of many. As time passed, Odongo sought a life partner. His search was marked by humorous and sometimes painful rejections. He would approach women at church, only to be turned down for various reasons. "You're too short," one would say, while another might dismiss him for his modest financial situation. One Sunday, Odongo noticed Zawadi, a stunning woman who served as an usher. Their first meeting was filled with awkward charm. As he tried to make small talk, Odongo accidentally spilled his drink, eliciting a laugh from Zawadi. "It's okay, Odongo. Happens to the best of us."
"I guess I'm just nervous. I've seen you around and wanted to say hi."
Their interactions grew, filled with shared jokes and mutual admiration. Despite being 3 years older, Zawadi admired Odongo's sincerity and dedication. Their first date was a simple picnic in a park. They talked about their dreams, shared jokes, and enjoyed each other's company. Odongo's humor and Zawadi's laughter echoed through the park, marking the beginning of their beautiful relationship. Their love grew stronger, culminating in a simple yet beautiful church wedding officiated by Pastor Ken.
"By the power vested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride."
Their wedding was a celebration of love and faith. Pastor Ken even sponsored their honeymoon, allowing them to enjoy the beauty of nature and each other's company. Odongo's hard work paid off when he secured a well-paying job that required them to move to Mji Town. Their family grew with the arrival of 2 boys and a daughter. Life seemed perfect. But fate had another twist. One day, Odongo collapsed on his way to work. He woke up in the hospital to the devastating news that he had suffered a severe stroke, leaving him paralyzed on one side and struggling to speak.
"I'm afraid the stroke was severe. Odongo will need extensive rehabilitation and care."
"How will we manage?" "Oh, Odongo." Odongo's life changed overnight. Zawadi, now the sole provider, was overwhelmed. Odongo's employer, moved by his dedication, offered Zawadi his job to support the family. Despite this, they struggled to keep up with mounting medical bills. But the strain was too much for Zawadi. She grew distant, neglecting Odongo and leaving him to fend for himself. Odongo's health deteriorated as he lost weight and strength. The house was neglected, and Zawadi moved to sleep in the children's room, avoiding any contact with Odongo. Despite this, Odongo tried to find solace in writing a book on faith and resilience. Faith is the anchor in the storm. Even when the world seems to crumble, we must hold on to hope. Despite the chaos, Odongo's eldest son remained a beacon of love. He secretly cared for his father, bringing him food and comfort while trying to avoid his mother's wrath. "Dad, I brought you some food. Don't tell Mom, okay?"
Thank you, my son. God bless you.
The tension between Zawadi and their son grew as the son's actions, driven by love for his father, were met with anger and frustration. "What do you think you are doing? Do you know you could put your health at risk? You are grounded." Odongo, although grateful for his son's kindness, felt more helpless than ever. His paralysis made it impossible for him to use the bathroom properly, leading to a buildup of filth in his room. Zawadi, overwhelmed and neglectful, failed to clean him up or address the growing mess, leaving Odongo in an increasingly dire state. Zawadi, tormented by guilt, began experiencing nightmares and emotional breakdowns. Amidst this turmoil, Zawadi reached out to Pastor Ken, expressing her worries about Odongo's worsening condition. Pastor Ken offered spiritual guidance and practical advice, reminding her of the community's support. "Pastor, Odongo is resting. He's still weak but slowly recovering."
That's good to hear, Zawadi. But remember, the journey ahead is long. Seek strength from your faith and remember the community is here to support you.
But behind the facade, Odongo's condition worsened. Zawadi's neglect turned into apathy, and soon, it seemed as if she had completely given up on him. His mother, deeply concerned, contacted Kevin, an old family friend who lived nearby. "Kevin, we are so worried about Odongo. Zawadi keeps saying he's fine, but something doesn't feel right. Can you please check on him?"
Of course, Mama Odongo. I'll go there right away.
Kevin, gathering concerned neighbors, confronted Zawadi and insisted on seeing Odongo.
Zawadi, what is that smell? I need to see Odongo now.
"He's resting, Kevin. Please come back another time."
No, I need to see him. Step aside.
Kevin, unable to ignore the horrific stench, forced his way past Zawadi and into Odongo's room. The sight that greeted him was heartbreaking. Odongo was surrounded by filth, his condition deteriorated further by the neglect.
Oh my God, Odongo. What has happened to you?
Kevin rushed to bring Odongo water and immediately sought help to get him the care he desperately needed.
This is evil, Zawadi. How could you let this happen?
Kevin and neighbors helped Odongo into Kevin's car as Zawadi protested. The neighbors' support underscores the strength of community solidarity. "He's my husband. Why are you taking him away?"
This is not right, Zawadi. He needs immediate care.
With Kevin and the neighbors' help, Odongo was taken to the hospital, leaving Zawadi behind, her protest echoing in the distance. Odongo's parents arrived, heartbroken to see their son in such a critical condition. But their presence gave Odongo strength. "We are here now, Odongo. You're not alone." Realizing the gravity of her actions, Zawadi tried to make amends. She organized a fundraiser for Odongo's medical expenses, hoping to regain his trust. Despite her efforts, she faced the community's criticism for her previous neglect. "Please forgive me, Odongo. I want to help you." But Odongo had reached his limit. He knew he deserved better. With his parents' support and a renewed sense of purpose, he began to focus on his recovery.
I appreciate your efforts, Zawadi. But it's time for us to part ways.
Zawadi's reaction was immediate and explosive. Her pent-up frustration and guilt erupted in a wild outburst. "How dare you? After everything I've done, you're leaving me. Her outburst was a culmination of all the tension and stress, leaving a stunned silence in its wake. You ungrateful man. After all I've sacrificed for you. Odongo remained calm, his resolve unwavering. He knew this was the end.
I will always love you, Zawadi. But I need to heal, and for that I need to go home.
Mom, you need to leave. This is a hospital. Zawadi's wild outburst was the final act of a tragic play. The nurses escorted her out, leaving Odongo in peace. Odongo divorced Zawadi, choosing to focus on his recovery and his children's well-being. It was a difficult decision, but one that allowed him to heal both physically and emotionally. Odongo's recovery was a slow and painful journey, but with each small victory, he found renewed strength. He began counseling others facing similar challenges, using his experience to inspire and uplift those in need.
Faith is the anchor in the storm. Even when the world seems to crumble, we must hold on to hope,
he advised. Moving in with his parents, Odongo embraced their support and strengthened his bond with his children. His return to the faith community brought him renewed purpose and peace. The family's interactions were filled with love and support, showcasing the power of unity in the face of adversity. If you enjoyed Odongo's story and want to explore more heartwarming and inspiring tales, click on the video that's popping up right now. We've got more stories that will lift your spirits and touch your heart. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it moving, and hit that subscribe button for more amazing content. Ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means everything to us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay inspired and keep spreading positivity.